your gauntlet kills. It's not going to make much of a difference at your Zulrah kills. Like, it's definitely very area dependent as well. But if you took Asgarnia or Wilderness and Banker's Note, then that's a scuff pick. That's a skill issue right there. I'm sure there's definitely cases in other situations. Like, I'm sure farming moons with the crystal is probably 1,000 times easier not having to run through at least one full room. If you can, like, finish killing one moon and then instantly click and teleport and be in front of the next moon, that's pretty nice. Or the ability to insta-loot a chest. Like, doing Barrows, like, doing Mori as well. Like, this is the clear pick for Mori as well. Oh, hey.
League
I got the Rancor.
Completed.
Nice. Woot. We got another head. Hell yeah. 69 KC2, Puck. 69. 93% is crazy. I think I'm going to take it on my alt. Just because I took Production Master on my alt too, and I think that'd be funny together. Being able to, like, insta-cut a whole inventory of gems or whatever, and then just re-note them and pull another one out. Say that a little louder and Alex will wake up. That's true. If I keep talking about head, then I'll summon him. Can you recolor the Rancor? You need the pet for that, right? I know before it wasn't possible because you couldn't wear the Slayer helm, but I think they fixed that. You can now that they fixed the Slayer helm? True. Fungus, that's Pog. Are you going to go recolor yours now that it reminded you, Vapor? Wait, do you have the pet? I think you need the pet for it, don't you? This would be a sick pet to get. The little cute Nid version of it's adorable. I'm gonna grind pet after I hit dragon. This is definitely one of the pets that's, like, sick to be able to bring in the next year. Next leagues. Especially if you're not planning on going Mori again. It'd be so sick to have the pet following you around. It's definitely a high tier pet. Easy one of my top 30 pets, yeah. If I were to make a tier list, I'd probably throw it in S tier. I mean, it has a form change, which is automatically sick to me. I love pets that you can change the form of. And B, both versions are fucking sick. The Nid version is so... No. Is it the Nid? That's the cute version? It's so adorable. It's so cute. Yeah, it's a fucking sick pet. It's so dang. Scree. Nid and KBD are the two big ones that you want. KBD pet's a fucking classic. You can't go wrong with that little guy. You pretty much AFK that shit. Just put a Blood Fury on with the fucking Kopesh in the ward. You could just leave yourself in an instance for get 1,000 kills. If I'm still feeling strong, Callisto and Scorpia. The Callisto pet is amazing too. It's super cute. I do really enjoy the Scorpia pet. Part of the reason I think I like the Scorpia pet so much is because it's a 2x2 pet, so it like doesn't fit in places. So it's like constantly wandering around you in a lot of situations. It also looks badass. Scorpia is one of the pets I grinded out of my peer on the main game. It wasn't particularly enjoyable, but it was a nice one to finally dropped. I was almost 4,000 KC on that pet, which is crazy because I think it's a 1 in 2K. So, double rate, casual double pet rate. Pretty typical for me, I'm not going to lie. My pet RNG is kind of ass. It's like a 5-second kill. Yeah, 1 in 2K, 5-second kills. It's definitely doable. It's definitely not the worst pet in the world to grind. Oh, my last recall almost went off. Last stand, or whatever the fuck it's called. Got a CA for hitting 75 KC. Mm. 150 kills and 300 kills are tasks. I don't even know if I want to go all the way to 150. I was hoping I get luckier on the halberd bits. Don't really need the halberd for anything, though. Maybe the halberd would be helpful for the special challenge or whatever. Although the Hespori thing is pretty clutch for that. Having range to be able to stay in the middle and see all the Jads is definitely helpful. Makes Fight Caves AFK. I'm not going to lie. I feel like between Blood Fury and Last Stand, I could probably AFK with just the Scythe. Or the Kopesh. But yeah, that would guarantee it being fully AFK. Because literally nothing will melee me. I could just put protection from Mage up and do the whole Fight Caves. So I have to worry about the rare double 60 melees from Mage. Yeah, I mean, even then, that'll just proc the Last Stand. Like I just did here. Well, I just super combated, ripped those boosts. I just lost 2 whole freaking attack levels from that. What the fuck? It's so weird how they made it stop at 15 boost. Like, why 15? Why make it worse than my super combat but better than my range spot? It's very strange. They could have at least made it like the same boost that a super combat's giving. Not that it matters hugely. My DPS is still insane. Oh, I'm sure the Sire task would be super free too at this stage. I could probably plow through Sire at record speed. I mean, having the trumpet for Sire is insane too. Being able to ranged melee the events. I can hit 50s already with the trumpet. 2-tick shooting. Oh wait, I'm gonna actually die if I do this. I just realized my last stand was used. I'm like sitting back reclined like I'm gonna fucking survive. Sire's so boring and unnecessarily long. Yeah, it's definitely one of the worst designed bosses they've ever made. Having to sit around and wait for the boss to phase is fucking so annoying. It is definitely painful. Damn. I gotta turn off the loot drop prevention. Drop. Is it a warning? Warming? Uh There we go. 500 mil. So I won't accidentally drop my scythe. Does that carry over to main game? I want those more warnings on for main game because there's too many times where I'll drop a bunch of shit and then drop like my spec weapon or something. I'm kind of stupid and those warnings help. But on leagues, they're just annoying. I hate you! Stupid mirror back. You're absorbing some damage I want to put on your dad. More sacks. I'm rich. I'm freaking sacked up on a Sunday. Gotta go back to Barrows. I've completed a single Barrow set. And it's fucking Guffins. It's not even like a one that's fun. I want to complete my freaking Darrock set, bro. I want to go DH bombing things. I could be DH in this. Freaking 2-tap him, 2-hit him, last stand, 1 HP, 255 strength with Darrock bomb. Half the reason I took last stand is so I could Darrock things efficiently. This is my spot. Can I survive with the Blood Fury here? Blood Fury carrying. Blood Fury OP. No prayer. Who needs prayer? Prayer overrated. Okay, I last standed. Spider Cave teleports. I just Shiloh and dump some of this shit off. We'll keep that on deck. I'm gonna get up real quick. I'm gonna go get a drink. It'll take me 2 seconds. Just need to pour some Kofefe into my cup. I'll be right back. What the fuck? I died? Did I die to Venom after a kill or what? I cried. He's got his quiver. Oh my god, on the main game. I'm going to vomit. That's a main game completion, by the way. That wasn't leagues that he got it on. He's got his quiver now. Into a tiny tea bag. Bow. Create my balls into a tiny tea bag. Come on, Scythe. These are some flop-ass hits, Scythe. I almost died to Venom there. What's the fucking drops on these? I feel like they're so common. I feel like they made them like 1 in 20 or something dumb. No, Barrows is 1 in 20. These are 1 in 40. I'm 86. I should have 2 of these by now. That's some tea I wouldn't mind. Some testicle tea. Some ball bag tea. Soup is crossing the line, but someone dipping their sack in a glass of warm water is that's where you open yourself back up again. Grody McScrody. That's what they called me back in high school. Grody McScrody. It was an honor. I'm almost 200 million strength XP. That's obnoxious. Last stand. Might have to actually dodge it since my last stand's used. And I have a Rancor on now. I wonder if Shezzy listened to this album. My friend asked me, he's like, "Have you?" He was talking about an album, and I listened to it because I know him and we were in a band together for the longest time. We've been in a couple bands together actually. Our music taste isn't like totally congruent, but there is a lot of overlapping, and a lot of what we appreciate in music, we don't necessarily like listening to the other person's music of choice, but we can at least appreciate why the other person listens to it. And that was very much the case for the album he linked me. Let me double check to see what it was. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's been a relatively popular album. All things considered. The band is called Absolute. No, yeah, Absolute Elsewhere is the album by Blood Incantation is the name of the band. Um, I listened to the album and it wasn't bad. Like I was rocking out. I wasn't like, oh, this is a garbage. I didn't want to skip any of the songs, but it was like it was very like it felt very typical of that genre. There were definitely aspects that I enjoyed of it. Oh, nice.
Completed.
We're 2 out of 3 now. So when I was in voice chat with him playing Predecessor, he asked me if there was anything I had listened to, and this was the band that I told him to go listen to, because I knew he would be able to appreciate how well written and like well crafted the music is, even if he didn't like the songs. And I never heard back from him if he actually listened to it. We're 2 out of 3 on the Halley. Inside my mind. It's 200 points if I can finish this Halley. We do have last stand up if I don't kill him in time here. And I will indeed not kill him in time. I don't mind the seeds. Inside my mind. Yeah, we'll go until we're 3 to 3 on the Halley. If we get to 150 first, we'll keep going past it. If we don't get to 150, then I'll probably not stick around. But if we're close, I'll stick around. If I get the last piece at like 140, then we'll stick around. But if I get it here, then I'll save the rest of the KC for later. Blood Fury saved my ass hardcore there. More Mire Fungus. That's the best drop I can get outside of the uniques. You know what would be nice to get? A jar. I would love to get a jar for that task. This is the big ticket item from this boss, so I'm already happy to walk away once I finish this halberd. But getting a jar before that would be pretty sick. The jar rate is not increased, I don't think. I think jars and pets are both natural drop rates. Yeah, next time I bank, I gotta remember to Blood Fury. I've said it like 4 times already today, and I keep fucking forgetting. Put the Rancor back on here. I like how even the game thought I died there. When I got the Blood Fury heal, your last stand had 2 minutes and 16 seconds on cooldown. It displays that message if you die while last stand is on cooldown. But since I got the clutch Blood Fury heal, I literally ended with like 17 HP with a red bar above my head and that message in chat. It's kind of funny that's how it worked out. I'm getting too hasty with the looting. Bark. Bark for me, Araxor. Arf, arf. I gotta go to frickin' Nightmare. I'm missing so much Nightmare stuff. There's the Nightmare KC, there's the Nightmare staff, there's the armor, there's the orbs, there's the mace. That's got a jar and a pet chance. All the CAs of it. The KC tasks, like, there's so much that I've neglected. Remember last time Alex was like, yeah, you want to go Nightmare? I was like, I think I was like wood cutting or something. I'm like, oh, I'm so close to 99. I need to get these 200 points or 80 points or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm missing on like 1,000 points from just Nightmare drops, plus tasks, plus CAs. Well, we're 99 KC. We're 2/3 to the 150 task. Although I'd started from 50. So we've gotten 50 KC so far today. But we've gotten lucky. We've gotten 2/3 of the halberd and the rancor today, so that's definitely nice. There's a hundo. More fungus. Love to see it. I'm gonna have to run more Brimhaven just to get some stamina pots done. That's gonna be my 99 herbal right there. Making super energies and making them into stams. It's definitely good XP. Oh, it even posted in the GIM death section. It posted my most recent death that didn't count as a death. That's funny. Oh, you know why? It's because the venom damage procced my death, but the swing happened at the same time as the venom damage hit. If it was like all one hit of the boss hit take me to 0, it probably would have killed me. Probably would have counted as a death. Well, I guess because it was the venom stack on top, it didn't count. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every time I watch Bunker play Warframe, it gives me the vibe like the Destiny vibe. Running around, sprinting my head off, shooting a billion things, killing 1,000 things per minute. But then after a while, all I can see, all